we're going to speak to Zaggle, and this is on the back of an agreement that they've entered into with Hero MotoCorp Limited. To talk about this further, we are joined by Mr. Raj P. Narayanam, founder and executive chairman at Zaggle, who joins us now. Welcome to the show, sir. My first question to you is that, this particular agreement with Hero MotoCorp, what is the kind of revenue potential that will bring into your books overall for FY25?
Sure. Thank you so much for having me on the show. See, this is a great, arrangement which we have contract which we have entered into with the Hero MotoCorp. This is basically on the, save product, which is expense management and employee benefits. Revenue is, would still take, too early to say, and we really do not, comment on specific. Contract, but overall, I think it would add very well to the, revenue.
Got it, sir. And sir, just with regard to, how the journey for this will work, this is obviously an annualized contract. Is that how annualized revenue realization which you will be, penciling in every year?
No, yeah, but so it is like a monthly revenue which we would be generating, consistently month on month, and this is contract till termination. So we expect this year to do very well, and this simultaneously we are also very hopeful that this would continue for many years such.
Understood. And sir, just in terms of revenue potential that this unlocks for you even going forward, is there something in mind in terms of you've got Hero as a new client? Is there also some other products which you would be looking to cross-sell to Hero?
Oh, absolutely. The entire opportunity is land and expand. And, while landing into Hero is a very, very large corporate with thousands and thousands of, employees and, and is absolutely a A-class, company. We are very proud of entering into this agreement. This will give us opportunity not only to expand our current business, but also look at, various other opportunities to sell our products to them. And we hope that, in maybe next couple of years, we should be able to, fully on board where, Hero with all our, products.
Understood. And so how difficult is it once someone onboards with you, just want some perspective, how difficult is it for them to migrate to other competitors away from you? Does that happen often, or does that nearly never happen? Just want perspective on that.
Okay, so, I'll give you a very straight and candid answer. It's difficult. It's not easy, to replace once you have entered, into a corporate, because there are a lot of things, which you do with the corporate, onboarding of, their entire employees on your platform, plus ensuring that, they are issued cards, then those cards are loaded. And, when you load the cards, month on month, there is reporting as to, how much has been spent, what and where it has been spent, etc. So there is like a lot of integration which, takes place. So it's not easy once, unless and until, you goof up, there is nothing which will, make the corporate ask you to move, because typically these are all long-term contracts, spread over years and years.
Sure. So I take your point. Now, you've guided for doubling your revenue from 750 odd crore likely to 1500 crore by FY26. How much of this 1500 crore as per your estimate would be recurring, and how much will Hero likely contribute to this revenue growth?
See, but it's, we are not a very concentrated, customer concentrated company. We have like every year we are adding about 600 to 650 clients. Today we have about, 17 to 19% of cross-sell. We want to move that cross-sell from 17, 19 to maybe 25%, over the next, few years. And the whole idea is that, at 775, doubling it to 1500, doesn't look tough at all. There are too many tailwinds, which we are seeing. The digitization is happening at a rapid speed, and we expect, the outlook to be very, very bright, for the next 2, 3 years. And of course, too early to say about the long-term game, but one of the things which we always consistently maintaining is that we have to grow at a profitable speed. The growth should not come at the cost of profits, and that is where our focus is.
Understood. So you also, so how much would the annual revenue roughly, annual recurring revenue roughly be at? Would that number be available at all? What component of your revenue?
So annual, yeah. So if you really look at it, our business is into three parts. One is SaaS, which is the recurring revenue, which is the software fees. The second is the program fees, which is in one way recurring, but it depends on the spends. So I think majority of our this again, these two constitute fairly large number. I think both of these would be recurring in nature with majority of our clients. So I would say up to maybe 95, 98% of our clients, this would be recurring in nature.
Got it. And with regard to margin expansion, you've guided that in 2 to 3 years, your margins will likely expand. Now, I want to try and get perspective on this because you're winning new orders at a very fast pace and you're largely a software-based company. So why this slight delay in margin expansion? Could you give us perspective on that?
Yeah, so if you look at it, Harsh, the way we are improving and increasing the number of clients, it also you have to implement this software in these companies, and then these companies who are taking the software plus the transaction plus the card for the first time, it will take a little bit of time for them to go for them to spread across the company. So that takes time, and that is why what we are saying is the operating leverage which has to kick in. So it kicks in, then again you expand, and then again the operating leverage kicks in. Okay, so that is how we overall see it will take a little bit of why we are guiding that it may take a little bit time, but we possibly will try to outdo our guidance.
Understood. And with regard to sir cash balances, you have a very strong and large cash balance. Inorganic expansion, is that what you're looking at, or what's the plan with regard to cash balances?
So, the idea is to grow and, in next 5-7 years, become $1 billion company. That's our aim. In that organically, I think majority will come organically, but we are constantly looking at inorganic expansion. You would hear from us, very soon, maybe in a month or so, about one, acquisition which we are planning to make. And post that, you will constantly see that, wherever there is either geography-wise or, it is in the adjacency in terms of products, we would be going ahead and acquiring companies.
Understood. Sir, we look forward to that announcement, but is there a range in which you're looking at acquisition just in terms of size? Would it be 100 to 150 crore? Could you give us a number there, broad?
There would be, like basically some tuck-ins. Okay, and along with some tuck-ins, there could be a large, opportunity acquisition can come, but you also understand that there is always a slip between cup and lip, and especially when you are trying to acquire a large company, there are various things which can go wrong. That's why I don't want to, stick my head out and say that we will do this. But let's cross our fingers, and nothing is going to happen. I think till the Q4, of this financial year. So we should really, for a large acquisition, I think we should wait till then.
Okay, great, sir. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you so much for coming in and chatting with us very candidly. Thank you for
so
that,
much.
Mr. Narayan.
Appreciate. Thank you.